Alrighty. So what we're doing today is we have a STOL test in the F-14. So I've got a little field set up here. And what it is we've got a takeoff run. I don't know why it's showing me this menu. Don't care about the warehouse, guys. I just want the measuring tape. Yeah, I want to open a new mission. I'll open my STOL. Okay, so what I've got is a takeoff roll of about 400 feet. All right, from the edge of this marker to the ramp. And then I have a landing area with 500 foot, 750 foot, and 1,000 foot markers. The aircraft I'm flying is pretty well loaded down. And I want to basically see if we can use the F-14 as a FARP-based cap and CAS platform. There's no wind. It's a hot day. So it's about the worst conditions we can get other than anti-wind going the wrong way. And the aircraft's pretty well loaded down. My wing is caught on the side there. Not sure why this is, but I'll just sort that out real quick. Okay, unclip it. And get my ass out of the hangar. Go ahead and put our flaps down. Get set up for a takeoff. So as you can see, we've got kind of a close air support loadout. Now I know that I have a pod on here and no GBUs. The reason is that I've taken basically a heavy CAS load. Obviously the back two bombs could be GBUs, which would be a little bit lighter than this. I don't necessarily need to take a Phoenix for this roll. But I just wanted to take something that's as heavy as I could reasonably do CAS with. Even the 2 extra tanks aren't real necessary. Like I could go another 75 foot shorter takeoff roll. If I don't have these tanks, I've been able to get off of this ramp at 300 feet. But still, I mean, look how short that looks. Look how ridiculously short that looks. You know, we're taking off from the triple hashes. Like I'm not going to do a running start here. We're going to taxi right up to the end of the triple hashes. And from that to the far end of the ramp is 400 feet. So you're technically like off the ground at like 360 something feet because it's like a 30 or 40 foot long ramp. So we're just going to check our nose. I can actually go forward a little bit. Not saying I want to be closer. It's just to have consistent testing. There we go. All right. So just to show you, here's what we've got on board, right? All our big bombs. We're overweight, almost 76,000 pounds. We're full gas. Again, it's hot. You know, this is the worst it'll get. So here we go. Brakes on, running them up. The burners kick and then let loose. All right, off we go. Hit the ramp and wheels up. And a slight pull. Alrighty, and we're up in the air. Now, it's not quite a true STOL takeoff, right? You know, we didn't clear a 50-foot obstacle immediately after, but that just means I give myself, you know, an extra 50 feet in real life. But just amazing that we could technically get off. I wanted to do the shorter distance because if we were taking off from something on the water, say a mobile barge, for example, you know, we could take off from a barge. Just give us a little more speed here. It's really hot. I mean, you can see how much the aircraft is just struggling to climb here. I don't want to light the cans too much because I want to try and bring this aircraft back slightly heavy. Alright, so what I want to do here, we got the spoilers on, we got the landing gear, field bypass. Alright, so the plan is we're going to try and land at Almanad after the ski jump. So that's after the ski jump, and so with this load, I mean, we are way overweight. So this is like the worst it can get. And we're just going to see how quickly we can stop after the jump. So there's the ski jump. And just after it are the first tanks. So the ski jump's going to like basically act like a landing obstacle that we can't go any nearer than. So we got to land over it. Then we got to get down the ground right on the first two tanks basically. Such that we can slow down. So let's go ahead and start getting cleared up for landing here. Go ahead and take our brake out. Gear. Flaps, trim. I'm going to start bringing the power in because this is going to be janky DLC open. This is going to be extra janky. Feed a bit of power in as we come around the corner here. And this is going to be like a long, excuse me, a long settle. Because again, we don't want to hit the ramp. We want to go just over the ramp. You can kind of see it there, right past the zero. I want to do this kind of carrier style. All right, got to bring the power back in here. Get us back to on speed.
500 feet.
Okay, 500 feet. So I'm just going to settle the flight path marker just above the ramp there. It's right on the ramp. Get low, I'm actually going to use the DLC a little bit more. Because basically what we're going to want to do is float and reduce power. And then slam the aircraft into the tarmac just after and just wail on the brakes. I mean, we're absolutely going to wail on the brakes. All right, so here we go. We're a little bit slow, but we got DLC. Pull the power, pull the DLC. All right, idle, idle, idle. Slam on the brakes, and brakes, 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 brakes. Oh, man, no. It is not 1,000 feet. Man, it's way more than 1,000 feet. Bummer. That is a bummer. Just trying to get her arrested down as slow as I can here. I'm way too heavy on the brakes. I'm in a bit of a tank slapper now. Oh boy. Okay, so where did we stop? Where did we stop is the key. Oh man, yeah, not very Stovall at all on the landing. Of course, we did have a lot of stuff on board, right? We had a ton of stuff on board. So let's get our ruler. Go from here. Oh, yeah, 2,500 feet. Ish, 2,500 feet. It took us a half mile to stop with all this stuff on board. Okay. Let's get back up in the air and try this with a likely weapons load after a successful cast run. And we'll be down some fuel, but that's fine. Of course, we're assuming a wartime scenario, right? her up. Flaps up. Bump the nose. So let's see, let's switch to air to ground. Like the ordnance, Mark 84. Drop these in the sand out here.
Roger.
All of them coming off the jet there. Doom. Okay, so all that's gone. And we'll just assume that we, let's assume that our self-protect was fine. So we're going to land with the Phoenix and the pod and the Sidewinder. So we went out, we did our cast mission. Everything's fine otherwise. And we're going to take our tanks back. I might as well empty our tanks. Let me do that. Go ahead and stand her on her tail. Maybe we'll do a low pass to the field here. Just trying to get rid of all this gas, that's all. Okay. We'll do a tight little circle here. 7G airshow circle. Not really a level turn, but you know, whatever. Get the master arm up. Nope, not you, you.
Wilco.
Pickle tanks.
Tanks pickled.
Alright, tanks are gone. Back to idle, breakout. Let's get back on profile to land this jalopy. Okay, landing profile, spoilers are armed. Master arm off. Actually do one more circle around. That's a little bit better sight picture. Okay. Alright, let's try and get back on speed again. Still a little fast. Speed's dropping. Just a little fast. Okay, that's feeling pretty good. We can now trim with the throttle. Just walk the flight path marker up a little bit. As usual, I'm really bad when it comes to lining up on the center line, so gonna walk the plane over here to the right. Oh, you know what? My DLC was still on the last time I landed, so I don't think my spoilers ever deployed. Don't believe my spoilers deployed, so this is going to probably be drastically different. You notice I'm a little slow, but I kind of want to be slow because I want to stop. Okay, chop the throttle, pull the nose up. A little bit long. Okay, spoilers out. Nope, still longer than what I had hoped, but still way shorter than what it was before. Alright, let's see what it looks like this time. Oh yeah, way shorter. So 0.2 of a mile shorter. So 30% of 5,280, which I'm not any good with math. Gosh, I wish it would show feet. I guess it just doesn't. 0.28 of a mile. So if this is 0.8 of a mile, it's 0.11. Okay, so it's 1,500 feet ish. 1,500 feet. Land a little bit short. Let's just say 1,600. 2,000 foot rollout. Yeah, 1,500. It's not enough to be STOL. Not enough. Let's try one more and see if we can do it really light. What we got here is we can take off STOL, but we can't land STOL. We got to be under 1,500. And we're going to turn our fuel dump on. And we're going to ACM jettison everything. Emergency stores jettison everything. And let's I mean, literally everything gone. We can't do it like this. We can't do it at all.
I think the missile missed. Our missile missed.
Yep, thanks, Chester. I think you're right, bud. Alright, we'll give this one more try. Just trying to burn off our gas here. I want to get down to like 2,000 pounds maybe. So we got the dump and burn going right now. All that gas just gone into the air. 6,500. All right, let's load her up and see if we can't kind of spiral down into the city there. Maybe we'll do a little round the world tour. $6 Gs. Oh, we're down to 4,000 pounds already. Maybe we'll just loop back. 8 G's. Holding 8 G's, yeah. 2800, okay. Time to stop the dump. Okay, we'll come out of burner. 2,000 pounds is pretty safe. It gives you the chance for a go around. Alright, we can see the ski ramp, we can see the vehicles. Let's go ahead and get slowed down. Increase the G load there for a sec. Our landing profile, let's go ahead, spoilers are armed. Is our little intersection we were at last time. Get the speed brake out. Speed brake's all the way out. And maybe I'll try actually lining up properly on the runway this time. How about that? Okay. Get the auto trim off.
$1,000.
DLC's up. Okay. Using the flight path indicator up. Trim. Okay, really raising it up now. Little power. Drifting right again. Little trim. Boy, I really like drifting right today, huh? A little slow. Not the smoothest approach, but you know, it'll do the job. Keep it right between the guys there. And bring the power off and touchdown. Spoilers out, brakes on. Get any better? Maybe 1,200 feet this time. I don't know, that felt about the same as the last time. But we were a little bit early coming in the last time, so 0.27, 0.26. Okay. Yeah, really need that quarter mile, basically. Guess we are going to have to rig some cables. Well, that's not a bad experiment. Anyway, thanks for coming and messing around with me there. Little STOL F-14 action. Oh yeah, sorry, I'll show you one more little trick and then we'll bail out of this thing. So the last little trick I got is, even if you don't have a ski ramp, you can still get off the ground pretty quick. You will scrape the back of the plane, but let's go ahead and run her up. Basically, we're waiting for 120 knots. Pull hard. Boom, up in the air. Get your gear up. Push the nose forward, push the nose forward, push the nose forward. And then roll it over the top with the rudders. Mind you, my elevators are totally bunted right now. Pull the flaps up as you come over the top. And you're good to go. So there you go. There's the STOL takeoff in the F-14. Basically just the little air show trick they do. Alrighty, see you next time.